This is the worst. Give me your hand.
Okay.
Oh, nice to meet you. You're like, really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What is that? Dead fish?
It is dead fish.
I hate that. It's the weirdest thing when like the big buff guys do it to you. You're like,
Do you mind saying your full name, please?
Sure. It's Jimmy O. James Oster at joeblow.com.
what?
Joe Blow. It is not what you think it
Oh,
is.
yeah, I wasn't.
Yes.
Way to go there. I wasn't even going to go there, but okay.
You know, people do. People like will be
People
like,
do. Go
it's
there.
Joe Blow. Oh, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Joe Blow, schmo, you know.
Schmo.
Exactly. See, you know this.
I get it. I get it.
First off, you kind of kick some ass in
do.
this film.
Yeah.
And how much fun was that?
It was so much fun. I mean, it's like I do that every day, but to get paid for it, I was like, all right, that's great. I'm gonna do that for a living. No, it was a lot of fun. I trained really hard for it. I made sure that I actually trained with an LAPD officer, so that way I knew how to portray a law enforcement agent correctly and do them justice because they work so hard. You know,
Yeah.
I had no idea there were so many things to take in consideration. You don't just pick up a gun. You know, your left hand goes to your stomach, your right hand goes on your holster. You bring it into your stomach, out in a straight line, and then you lift up. I mean, I didn't know that.
Why? Why? What is that? Is it like
because
safety?
You keep
or?
yourself blocked, and it's also, I believe, you don't. It's just a calm way of doing it, so you don't misfire as well.
Oh.
You open up an arm like this, you're going to get shot. So it's and a lot of people see it. This is just a very quick, standard way of doing things. It was really interesting. I just learned so much that I had no idea that those people go through on a daily basis.
So you don't do what they did in like the Ed Wood movies, where you're going, well, let me see with the gun, you know.
Excuse me, my hair's in my face.
Yeah,
but move that out of the way. No, absolutely not.
How much training? How long did you train for that?
I trained every morning. The thing is, I got the offer 9 days before they started shooting. So I didn't have a lot of time. So I made sure every morning that I would meet with this officer, who was actually one of our stunt coordinators, and I would go over basic things with him. It's really hard to unhook a holster, grab it, and not look at it, and the same time, you know, aim correctly. And I kept looking down at it, and he said, you can't look at it. You look at it, you take your eye off of the suspicious activity or the suspect. And so I said, okay. So I kept drilling every morning, and then it just became second nature.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're working with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And that.
Yeah.
P.S. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What was it? What was the camaraderie? I mean, what I liked about the film is there was this kind of real camaraderie between those characters. What was that like? Was it easy to find, or?
It was surprisingly easy to find. It really was. We actually ended up, all of us on Sunday nights, sometimes would make Korean food with the director, sit down and have a nice dinner. A lot of times, we were shooting in a small town. Most of us were staying in Albuquerque at the time, and we would just call each other and say, hey, you guys want to go across to that Italian restaurant? You know, and none of us were sick of each other, which was really interesting. Usually I'd be like, no, go away. I'm just kidding. But that's luckily I've been involved in projects that happens. You know, that's what we do on Thor as well. We all hang out and enjoy each other. And it was great because now in the film you see that. And you see how much each of us cares for each other, you know.
I think it reads really well, and it's fun to see that in this type of film. There's a surprising, you actually care.
Yes.
When you're seeing these people get shot at, you actually kind of give a shit.
Yeah.
Which is unusual for
Very
a lot
unusual.
of action films.
I know.
And you're gonna be back in Thor. We're so excited.
Thank you.
Has that changed your life at all? I mean, doing these.
Yeah. It's definitely helped me find my niche, which is action films, and I enjoy them very much. I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, you know, what's a dream role for you? What would you like to do that's something you haven't done before?" And really, right now, I'm enjoying action films. That's what I want to do. So I've been lucky that my career is taking me down that path.
If they do the female Expendables, you should be there.
Oh,
that's all
yeah.
I'm saying.
I'm totally there.
Well, it was a pleasure.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you.